Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome to the Banner Saga 2. You should get a similar intro in a second, but it's been about 12 hours since I actually started recording, and I'm just going back to do this quick intro bit here, which is basically going to let you know how this series is going to run very quickly. It's an awesome game. I love it. There are aspects of it that haven't changed, some that have. It looks as beautiful as ever, maybe more. So look forward to that. Pretty much, I just want to say I just burned through this, and partially because I wanted to record it, but mostly just because I wanted to play it. So it's gonna be a whole load of hour-long videos. I'm gonna count this as a long play, even though the videos are broken up into 1 hours, into 1 hour like sections. They're gonna be coming fairly fast, so you should be able to watch the playthrough all the way through, you know, like 1 hour videos each, fairly quickly. This took a lot out of me, guys. So basically, all I want to say is, you know, if you like the series, if you like the first video, I'm just gonna say, you know, chuck down a like, please. This took a lot out of me to do this, and you know, it was for myself to a certain extent, and I never really, you know, try and push people or anything like that to like a video, but it's just a little thing, you know. So I'm gonna ask for this time. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Just on this first one. On the rest of them, you know, do whatever you like, you know, how you usually roll. But for this first one, just, you know, lend a little support in and chuck down a like. So yeah, thanks guys. And enjoy the Banner Saga 2. It is awesome. Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome to the Banner Saga 2. The game has just come out. I'm streaming on Twitch, and I thought at the same time I might be able to record a long play of this. I think this is a perfect game to put a long play video out of. Who knows how long the video will actually be? Who knows how... we'll see how it goes, but it seems like a perfect one. So first thing I'm going to do, because, well, you know, with story-driven games like this, I don't like slopping my commentary all over it like a filthy something. I've had like 3 hours sleep. So we're going to do the recap, and I'm going to mute myself during the recap. So enjoy yourselves.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared, ancient foes from the far northern reaches, and the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered, their strongholds destroyed. Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alet, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose. In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and humans stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear. The saga continues.
Well then. Man, that music is so great. Okay, let's start a new game and let's get going. Sit back, relax. Import saved game. Do I have a saved game? Possibly? No, I don't. This is a new computer. I definitely don't. So I'll have to choose a hero. You know what? Aside from the music being just that, aside from the sound being just that very little bit too loud. There we go. I imagine most people chose Rook or went with Rook or whatever, so I'm going to take Alette. I'm going to be different, because being different is something. So it's tragic events in Bursgard. The families of the caravan look to Alette, the daughter of Rook, the former leader, to guide them. Though young, her compassion for others and ability with a bow have impressed all but the most stubborn clan leaders, calling on her personal resolve and lifetime friendships with the archer Oddleaf and the massive Varl Ivor. Oh man, I'm going to fuck up so many names again. Alette must continue her father's work of seeing the caravan to the safety of the distant capital city, Arborang. Alright. Yeah, I just assume people will... I may be quiet again. Give it a sec, let's see what happens.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung ár sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arborang, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
Loading. Okay. So, yeah, this... Okay. Let's just see what happens here. Might be talking and story. Or fighting. This one's mine. Stab it! Okay. Okay. No, no, to the depths with you. Oh, you killed him. Well done. Okay, well, that's bad for you. We'll handle the rest. Pull back. Okay, so we're getting the beds to let them keep fighting. My thanks. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark. Okay, so we're learning the game again. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your heroes are blue. The enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay, so I've got to remember movement happens before action. This ring shows that Ivor is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some heroes fill more tiles than others. The Horned Heroes are a race of giants called Varl, or possibly Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. He thinks I have strategies. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move Ivor here to get him into attack range. To target an enemy, click on the tile on which they stand. Heroes' tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. You can either choose to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers between each icon, 2 and 8, show the damage you would do to that stat. So we want to do the, yeah. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 8 strengths means the character will now do 8 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 7 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill it. Click the red fist icon now to attack his strength, and then confirm your choice. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Without an enemy to reach, this Dredge Grunt will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Obstacles on the combat board will make you change tactics, so plan wisely to make them work to your benefit. Now it's Hakon's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all good one. All heroes can use willpower to boost their actions. By clicking on gold tiles, a hero can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower for each step that includes a gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move Hakon into attack range now. Clicking your hero's tile at any time will bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but Hakon has a special ability, that gives him a unique advantage. Click Hakon's purple ability to icon to access his ability now. Ability description appears below. Okay, so Hakon's Sundering Impact allows him to hit so hard that multiple adjacent tiles take damage on every hit. Okay. Select the enemy's tile, so we want this one, I guess. Select the enemy's tile and then confirm your choice. Yeah. Okay. A powerful strike. When there is only one enemy left, heroes enter pillage mode. During pillage, each hero moves in order, and there are no guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Okay. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. A Leo will rest this turn. Okay. Fine. Hakon. Looks like the Dredge is in some trouble. Alette won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost her damage. Click the Dredge Grunt's tile to attack. Okay, so we can click the red fist icon and then star so we can add as many as we like. No need to go overkill. Number of stars available each turn are determined by your extortion stats, so that's that. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then check mark it to kill this enemy. Thank you, Alette. For those of you just joining or who didn't hear before, I have a new computer, so I don't have a save file from the previous one. Possibly I should have done that, but yeah. The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Iver. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, He stops when Iver nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. A girl leads those who saved us from those things. She ordered us to land, and those things are Dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. Child, wow. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. And I am a Leo, the Skald. And your name? I'm going to fuck up. Like, so many people are going to be like, dude, you're not pronouncing anything right. Alette, and this is Iver. Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. Maybe 9. Sorry. His smile seems genuine, as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could be that giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun? Oh god, fuck me. Radomir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Elio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Bursgard? We heard rumour the Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. We killed Bellower. Elio pauses and looks to Ivor, who confirms your statement with a nod. History indeed. The Sunder Slayers are here among us. Depths, there's so many questions to ask. They'll have to wait until we're all safely back on the longships and leaving this place. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. Leave? Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I felt the same when Skogir was overrun. Except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child, stripped from your home and family. Elio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Elio rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile, but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. I think that's Ingvar. But Ivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He is one of the giants known as Val, and has fought Dredge in the Northern Winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. Your humour reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. You can't make me talk about him if I don't want to. I know he's gone, but I don't know how to let him go. No doubt Oddleaf could help more with that than a fatherless, loveless Varl like me. You look up to see Ivor staring off in the distance. Rook was the closest thing I had to a friend. I wish I would have done more to protect him. You suddenly hear the centuries of life in Ivor's voice and imagine all he has seen. Ivor, I'm not sure you do let go. You just keep going. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. That's a really nice, like, little reflection there. I like that. Chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. Okay, so we've got the standard, like... I quite liked it. I felt it would be cool with a little bit more. But also at the same time, I did like what there was. So we got the kind of management aspect of the people and the fighters and the Varl and food and morale and everything like that. And kind of choices as you go along the way. I mean, I'll do my best not to absolutely mess it up. But, but yeah. And if there's any, like, exposition-y stuff where it's got, like, narration like it had at the beginning, I will go completely quiet for it, because I don't particularly want to slap my voice all over something that's kind of interesting. My voice is not interesting. The travelling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Ubin, the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says, "Since Boasgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination." Where can I find the merchants? You can't miss them. A group of tents they call a market. What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and mead for the trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks can't eat those in lean times. You'll have to choose wisely. Even your renown will only stretch so far. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Boasgard. Chat with their leader, Bulwark, but be careful. He's not like other Varl. This medallion gives you information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and the number of days that have passed. This banner indicates that you have enough supplies to provision your caravan for 9 days of resting or travel. A larger population requires more supplies per day to survive. You can acquire additional supplies at the market. Click on the market to see what's available. These are the supplies the merchant has available. He'll give you 5 per renown, and you need 12 supplies per day to survive. This shows what you have. Your 111 supplies will last for 9 days. You have 19 renown available to purchase supplies. Click this button to add 15 or more supplies to your caravan. The area to the left will show how these supplies affect your caravan. Oh, there we go. Oh god, please stop it. Now that you've added your supplies, you must confirm the change by pressing this button. Okay, so renown obviously goes down, and that takes us to 11 days worth. Okay. Markets also have available items. Items available. These items are equipped by your heroes and can provide a great advantage. The required hero rank is shown in the red circles. When finished, exit the market by clicking this button. Betrayal. Pierced by rusty nail, this warrior figure feels wrong. Powerful but wrong. So you get 30% 2 times strength damage, plus 2 strength, minus 2 arm. Attacks never deflected. Plus 1 move, minus 1 drawing aggro. Oh, that's not bad. Spodreki Burr. How was that, guys? Someone let me know how that was. Plus drawing aggro, plus dodge, strength attacks. And then you've got... Okay, so these are fairly expensive. I guess we'll just close it for now. It says I guess we have to talk to these people? Okay. See how we go. The Varl mercenary leader, Bulwark, and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. Bulwark looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There is no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Boasgard. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight ahead at the Varl. Alette is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Well, okay. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm glad you're not easily provoked. Unfortunately, what we were discussing stays between us for now. Her look at Bulwark says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Håkon at the dock when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Fane Valka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the grey handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So, you're leading this rabble now? Only to Aberrang. Then it's King Meinolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pig-tailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folker, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bulwark gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I heard there's a problem I should know about. The Varl seems to grow taller and more wild as he takes a step towards you. You stopping to save every Thane idiot along the river will get us all killed. Makes more sense to only stop the ships when we need supplies. And get rid of half these useless people too. They're slowing us down. I mean, I get... Okay, so with choices and things like that, I get the feeling like I should go by what she would choose, almost. But at the same time, I want to go just by my kind of feeling and choice. And I kind of want to say I will if they don't start pulling their own weight. But I'm not sure if that implies, like, you know, people who are unable, you know, like wounded or sick or old, if we get rid of them because I say that. I'm going to say this, but I'm just saying my meaning behind this choice is basically people who don't bother should just not be with us. You know, like, everyone needs to contribute what they can. But that may not be the choice that the developers were thinking when they wrote this. Maybe you got a bit more sense than I thought. Yeah, thanks. That's actually exactly what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, thanks. Bulwark snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bare cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. Alright. So I can speak to everyone else. I don't know who that is. Normal caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. So morale is normal. Okay. Let's have a talk with a ridiculous white archer girl. Oddleaf, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under this banner agreed because they follow you. Her tone is forceful, and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alette, they respected Rook, and that respect has passed to you. But give them any reason to doubt you, and it'll vanish. Alright, Odd. I get it. Do you? I hope so. Just realize, some of us want you to succeed, and others want to replace you. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some of them to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. You turn to leave, but Oddleaf stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for us all to be stronger. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. Okay, let's see how we're doing. You find Egil or Gil engaged in a conversation with Prince Ludin and wait to approach. I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I didn't know there were rules on how to ask. But now you do. My father clearly needs to enforce customs across the backlands of his kingdom. Oh, out here, where we earn a name for ourselves instead of being born with a title? Ludin, surprised by the comment, sees you standing nearby. He straightens his posture. Your words are getting the better of you. I'll attempt to forget what you just said. The prince nods to you and walks away. What was all that about? Gil looks shocked to see you. Nothing. Just becoming a king's guard requires more skill. More than skill. You need a name. Kingsguard, you're looking forward to Aberrang, aren't you? Just thinking about the future, you know. He suddenly looks concerned. Alette, listen. I'm sorry for not fighting by you during the attack. You don't need... No, I do. I promised your father I'd always protect you. You'll have more chances to keep your promise. Egil's eyes widen and he stands a bit taller. Wait, did I just flirt with him? I did not mean... Okay. Okay, right then. Good. You smile at him before walking. I think I did just flirt with him. That was not my intention. I don't really remember who he is. So, should we rest? We got 11, yeah. Options? Okay, so that's just options. We've got the map. Let's take a good look at the map. Man, I remember this. Where was it we started? It was all the way over here. Where the hell was... I think we went like round in a circle or something, I believe. Jeez, I can't remember at all. Okay. So we were at Bursgard, actually, I believe. Interesting. Where are we up? Yeah, that's Skogr. So that's where we started, up there. Descendants of Sten, unable to cultivate good yields or find much fish in the frozen murk of Bar Harbour, nevertheless scratched out a living from the beasts of the forest, where they erected stone to Hridvaldir, patron of hunters. Maybe I got that right, maybe I got that terrible. I don't know. I think we went round in a giant circle or something and ended up in Bursgard. And now we've gone down this way, apparently. Okay. It doesn't seem to be... Okay. I think for now we just leave, right? The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Håkon, a warrior recently acknowledged as King of the Val, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring? You seem to be handling it just fine. I'm not looking for praise, Håkon says. I just want to know what we're expecting when this is all over. There's so few Val left. How do I keep my people alive? You search for something to say, but he stops you. I'm not looking for an answer from you either. It's something a Val king should be able to figure out. Let's sail. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last I thought that was outside my room. I thought that was a car horn honking. I was like, oh Jesus, someone's interrupting me with freaking horns. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built of scrap wood scavenged in Bursgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. I'm very tempted to be just completely quiet. Just because I love this music. It's so chill and nice. The complaints of a few are growing. What does she really know about getting us to Aberrang safely, a smith says. A few others chime in with agreement. Her father was something else, but her? She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. Oddleif looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interested in hearing your response. My father was great. I hope to be remembered as fondly. Turuk, someone shouts, and to his blood flowing through Alette. The caravan joins in cheering, drowning out the complaints of the smith and his men. Oddleaf gives you a faint smile. That looks, sorry, that looks so like smug. It doesn't look like happy people. It looks like a really smug dude who's just like, Elio looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around rowers and baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Aberang is quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. The hopeful looks from others sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? Elio asks. I just stopped, and I want to get my bearings a little bit, so this is my answer because I'm not sure what the other ones really mean. And I'm not sure I trust Juno that much so far. It is far from the dredge. Aberang's walls have never been breached. Probably would hold a lot more sway if the entire world wasn't ending. It just is. Now help row. The Skald frowns but says nothing. He returns to his bench and rows without complaint. Morale declined. Well done, sheepdog. Well done. This is the map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan, using the mouse wheel to zoom. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Alet's icon. The caravan recently embarked from Elio's village and is travelling westward down the Ormsa River. So down. I guess we're going down towards Stalla. Prior to arriving at Elio's village, the caravan had hurriedly embarked from Bursgard in the wake of devastating siege led by Bellower and his armies. Click on Bursgard to find out more about it. An aging and senile mess of a city that can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdalur, I don't know, grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city, Bursgard, became the place to buy things nobody else was willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Reinivik and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. Wasn't it destroyed? The caravan is attempting to reach Ormsdal by the river on the way to Aberang. Click on Ormsdal. Where's Aberang? Oh, Aberang's like just there. Okay. As Strom led some of the first men east, Ormsdal was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits. If Bursgard and Ormsdal were twins, Ormsdal would be the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. That sounds better than where we've been, I guess. Reaching Aberang, the human capital, is the ultimate goal of the caravan. It is hoped that the walls of the ancient city will provide safety against the deepening catastrophe. Click on Aberang to learn more. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Aberang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. That's the Great Loom. When you have finished researching the world map, click this button to return to travel or to camp. Oh god, that's big. Swartbog. Swartbog? A stinking mar of mud and marsh, and a crushing disappointment to Strom and the other early men hoping to carve out a new land for themselves in the east. Even the horseborn do not linger where the earth pulls the unwary into the ground with every seeping step. I'm not going to go through all of... There's a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to go through all of this, really. What's that? The cardinal directions. Early did mankind begin sailing up and down the coasts, but also out into the vast, searching for new continents. Of the many secrets the early sailors learned was the sunstone, which helped them to deduct the direction they were sailing even with the sun shrouded behind clouds. Which I think actually, like, I saw Vikings, it may have historically been a thing. Orms de la would literally mean the snake valleys or the valleys of the snake. Okay. Oh, snakes. Huh. As you travel through the world, time passes. The number of days passed is shown here. Each time a full day passes, your supplies will be consumed. Morale drops during continuous travel and when supplies run low. In order to raise morale, you must camp and allow your caravan to rest. The number of days worth of remaining supplies is shown here. If the caravan has insufficient supplies, people will begin to starve and morale will drop. In order to maintain morale and heal injuries, you must rest in the camp. Furthermore, camping provides you with opportunities to increase your battle prowess and converse with your heroes. Click here to camp. When a day passes in camp, your caravan consumes a day's worth of supplies and morale increases. Click the rest tent now. Okay, morale improved. At any time, you can visit the hero's tent to inspect and promote your heroes. Click on the hero's tent now. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Okay, down there. Drag items onto your units to equip them. Items can only be equipped by characters of equal rank. Promote your units to equip higher rank items. Click on an item for more information. Okay, so we've got the level up. Okay. A Leo, rank poet. Click on the ability button to learn about this unit's abilities. Tale worth telling. The skull exalts his target's feats of strength and heroism. His words buff an ally for 1 round, adding 1 damage for every 2 strength the enemy is above the target ally. Ooh, nice. The boasts have no effect if the buff ally attacks enemy of equal or lower strength. Okay, I see. So picking the right target is important. Scald adds +1 willpower to all his allies if standing within 1 tile of an ally who delivers a killing blow. Effective use of this will keep your heroes from tiring in combat, so keeping the Skull in range of other fighters so he can move to them quickly is key. So we'll promote him. Promotion. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legend. Continue. Are you sure you want to promote for 6-7 renown? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it might be more useful to promote other people. Okay, so I guess we have to add people to our party as well. So Ivar's probably a good choice. Ivan? He's a yeah, Ivan is probably a good choice because he's a mender. Arc Lightning is obviously quite a useful one, and Mend. Restoring the armor of any ally within 6 tiles. Half of the Mender's current willpower. I think we'll add Ivan in then. And we have a lot of people, don't we? Mogan and Hogan, Luden. We've only got, well, we've got 2 ranged. Gunnulf. The Warhawks were quite good, I seem to remember. He does look like he's in pajamas. Well, we've got maybe someone with a little defense. Eirik is a warden. Expert of city warfare. Grants an ally willpower and light step. Okay. Maybe Moga. He's a shield master. That sounds good. So bring the pain, normal break attack, +1 to return the favor. A character who makes it attacks a shield banger loses 1 point of armor for each strike he makes. Yeah, let's go with Mogor, something like that maybe. Okay, so let's level up Alette because she's probably pretty important. Only the most yeah, okay. Choose a second ability, increase your item rank. Sounds good. Overwatch. Alette knocks an arrow and waits. Any enemy who moves will be struck. Let sacrifices immediate attack for a chance to set up attacks against multiple foes. It's also useful defensively since every enemy who comes into range will be hit. That's very useful. And it's the only thing I can choose, so I'd probably choose it. That is a lot of renown. Yeah. Unit has points available to spend on improving stats. So we've got armor, hunker down, titan straps. Must max stat, okay. We've got strength, we've got the willpower, we've got dodge, we've got exertion, is the amount of willpower you can use. I don't think we need that. Break, amount of direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. I think maybe, oh no we can't, so we've got 2. I think we may as well do 1 in that and 1 in that. Actually, let's put 2 in that. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay. There we go. And I think that will do. Although we do have to check our items. Okay, so we have Alette's bracelet, lovingly made by a hunter's wife to keep her daughter safe from harm. +1 armor, +1 strength, and +1 will. I think we should probably give that. Although we do have a fun. Let's see what else we got. Bjarken rune. Accrued medallion plus dodge to strength attacks. Probably, maybe like this guy, possibly. Probably Ivan, actually, to keep him safe. A small stone with curious carving that conjures images of furious lightning storms. Plus strength damage and plus drawing aggro. I think that should go to Morgur. Horse score. Shoes made from the hooves of horseborn have long been rumoured to make one faster, if not cold-hearted. Plus move and plus dodge strength attacks. Let's give that. Okay, you can only have 1, but we'll see what we want to put where. But plus move and plus dodge strength. I guess that goes to Aaliyah for now. And we've got 3 more. We've got the tortoise band plus armor on rest. Probably actually could be good going to him, but for now we'll give it to Ivor. Fabled armorers sewn with thread woven by the early menders were said to restore themselves over time. Plus 1 arm per turn. I guess that goes to you, and let's just see how good these are. According to myth, the god Dundur needed these gloves just to lift his hammer on creation, heavy as it was. I think Harkon, he's a war master, and then Eva is a strong arm. What does he do? Battering ram, heavy impact, okay, and Håkon does sundering impact. +1 strength and 1 break to heavy impact, and the warrior hits so hard, take 1 strength damage from the shockwave. I possibly Eva, because he's got heavy impact too. Battering ram does knockback and break damage, and Harkon's does +1 break, +1 strength. He can wreak havoc with additional +1 strength, and also adds 1 break damage, plus bonuses to heavy. Okay. Okay. I do want to give that to someone. Maybe Alette, actually. Yeah, let's give that to Alette. Okay. There we go. I can't level anyone else up as far as I know, so when you're ready to leave the camp, you can do so by clicking leave. Okay. 2 men approach while no one else is around. One is wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a guard with crazed hair shoved into a helmet. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Rugger, the governor of Bursgard. Why am I just now meeting you? With the chaos of the siege and the flight from Bursgard, this is my first chance to meet and congratulate you. Your command so far has been impressive. The guard nods his agreement, but says nothing. So far, should I be expecting trouble? I'm hoping you already know the answer to that. I'm simply here to offer my help before the trouble arrives. What help can you provide? You've never been to Arborang before, right? I've never left Skogger before all of this. A pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure men were already offering to provide for you. But I'm from Aberang. It's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's the seat of power, twice as many people as Bursgard, all clawing to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but it'll probably scare you. Why did you leave? Honestly, there was a better chance for power somewhere else. Bursgard needed a strong governor. And now? Now, that's all gone, and I see you, fresh meat, heading towards a bear's cave. You might become a better leader than anyone before you, but no one here besides me knows what you need to survive in Aberang. I have friends. I'll manage. First lesson alert. Friends are people with too much knowledge, and they can use it or be used to manipulate you. The sudden cold tone of his voice catches you off guard. You stand speechless. These are hard truths, and you need a man like me to teach you. I'll be around. He smiles, and with emotion, he and his guard depart. Okay. Well then. So, yeah, I remember this getting really bad really quickly sometimes. Morale declined. Well, I'm so glad I rested for one day to get to... yeah. Ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Alternatively, going ashore has its own risks from whatever might be lurking in the trees. Bank the ships and set all axemen to chopping. Once on land, either Håkon and anyone else with an axe start hacking away at the wood blockage. Thudding sounds fill the air. Moments later, Rugger says, "Damn, we've got company." As Dredge approach from the woods, you realise you'll have to hold them off until the axemen are finished. Okay. You're about to enter a battle. If you find battles too challenging or too difficult, or if you find yourself needing a tougher challenge, you can modify the difficulty settings. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty of battles at any time before the battle begins. To access... oh. Okay. Units move in the order you place them from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after the melee units so that they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Okay, so we want Mogger and... wait, we can't use some of them? Okay. I can't remember what his stuff is. Forge ahead. War leader, use the ability to issue commands. Command all allies. Okay. Maybe. Gunnulf has a, yeah, an like AoE, which is actually quite good. So we'll put Gunnulf in there, and then Ludin possibly. We need. Yeah. Wait. What about this guy? Impale, and knock back Tal. That's pretty good actually. Each kill the spearman makes encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the spearman and any adjacent allies. Okay, that's quite good. Let's go with him. There we go, and let's see how we do with that. Let's also give him that, I think. Although, what does this do? Yeah, let's give Gunnulf that. Okay. And let's see how we do, I guess. Okay. During deployment, you can place your units anywhere within the blue tiles area. You can select a unit by clicking its tile, then deploy. Okay. Once all your units are satisfactorily deployed. So there are 3 of them there, and then like a sling dude there. This guy has decent movement, I believe. If he wants to go that way, he's going to have to go 2 by 2. So we'll have this guy kind of over here, and then her probably about there. And I think that will do. We'll see how it goes. I may mess this up heavily. Normal caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battles. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. So this guy is... Oh, wait. So, yeah, it's him. And then you've got bring the pain, attack. We can't do any of those. So, end turn. Uh-oh. Can't quite get there, so... Get that debris cleared. Hurry! Hello. So she has the Overwatch ability. Thread the needle. Bonus damage to targets who have lost armor if the archer has not moved. That's not great. Overwatch. What's her attack? Her attack range is not as good as I thought it was going to be. So if we move her to there, and then Overwatch, and just hope. Maybe a little. Okay, so let's move. If we move him to there, he, yeah, okay, let's move him to here. And then Arc Lightning. Strikes target for 2 strength. Continues diagonally doing 1 strength damage each time. Yeah? That's not too bad. It could have been better, but I'm not going to complain. So he's... What are his abilities? Wait. Worth to every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives +1. Yeah, no. How do I... Okay, there you go. So we'll move him to... this way. He'll be more helpful with the other guy. Crap. So we can get to this dude, and I think we should. So bring the pain, breaks an enemy armor, and punishes enemies for retaliating. Sounds good. That was actually pretty good. Wait, what can he do? Oh, he just broke his own guy's armor? Okay. He has 9 strength, so attacking him for the strength is just a good idea. We could actually take him down, and we do have... Yeah, that's a good idea. Just take him down. 2 armor damage. And you see we do like the armor damage back. This is a hazard. To avoid it, carefully plan your movement by clicking waypoints tile by tile. Okay. So we could move in there. Which honestly isn't the worst idea. I think that's a good move. Okay. And then if we impale, causes knockback and targets bleeds when moving. We don't want to knock back at this point, because he's just going to move into base to base with that dude. So I think we attack, and we attack his shield, and we do a little extra. Hello. I'm not sure my attack range if I move there. Maybe, honestly, there's better. Okay. Attack. Can we hit? No. Okay, well, we'll have to Overwatch again. Okay. This is possibly bad. Although, for some reason, he took damage from moving. And he broke the armor of those guys. Okay. Whoops. You sorry. Okay. What do you have here? You've got mend. Mend restores armor, right? Yeah, let's restore the armor there. Rank 1, half of the current willpower. Yeah, so... Okay, that's fine. That's a bit less fine. Yeah, move to there. And then tale worth telling. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Okay, so we can hit him for 12. We can actually destroy him with that, so I feel like that's a beautiful idea. Honestly. I'm not gonna charge this guy in. Moving him to there is fine, however. Tempest doesn't help us, so we'll wait, end the turn. Ow! I want you to... yeah, we will actually impale this guy. And knock him back. I'm not sure what that one's doing. Oh, he's just destroying some of his own friend's armor for some reason. Maybe he's stealing it? Is he stealing armor? If we put her... What's her range on her freaking attack? I'm not very... That's pretty far. Okay, so if we move her to there, and then put her on Overwatch, again, I know, but it should help if they move. Except for that dude. It won't help with it. So if you move up to here, and we got an 11, a 9, and a 7. Arc Lightning isn't very useful here. So we will mend his armor. We'll go 3 ranks in. There we go. And from... Why did my Overwatch not hit him? That's actually fairly aggravating. Let's... Let's tale worth telling him. Because that should help. Hit that guy's strength is pretty high. Ow. Yeah, let's take him out. Not even needing to do anything else with it. Who's he attacking? Oh, he's just knocking us all back. Well, aside from this dude who can still get back in, that's fine. Let us attack him. We can only do 1 armor damage? Really? Do you have your other abilities? You have the Tempest. That's not useful here. So, honestly, I think the strength damage is better. We will go after this guy. Full on. Almost kill him, which is good. And he's moving, so... Oh god, he's almost dead. Okay, so... who's up? We should be able to... Okay, so we should attack him with 2. There you go. Crap. That was a bad idea. Okay, it didn't go terribly. Although it didn't go amazing. Let's just kill this dude. Yep. Oh, shit. Forgot about deflect. Let's give him a tale worth telling. And now we kill him. There we go. You hear the axemen cheer as the blockage of wood breaks up and disappears down the river. But the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but could buy everyone else enough time to safely board the ships. Okay, that's interesting. interesting, to say the least. Okay, let's try to keep people safe. We'll join the others when we finish our job here, you say. Those around you laugh and brace for another round of battle. Oh, shit. This was a terrible idea, sheepdog. He has lost a fair amount of armor, but... Okay, who's this? This is our spear dude who's really heavily hurt. I'll move him to here. He doesn't really have an ability he can use, but... We'll move Alette forward. And I think probably, again, we'll overwatch, because most of them are going to have to move. And that should help us. Okay. We'll move you up to here. And we'll have you do arc lightning on him for... Yeah, for more. Boom! It's not too... It doesn't, like... Oh my god. That's way more than I was hoping it was going to be. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, this is bad. No, 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 please, no, don't go to there. Yeah. Nice, Alette. We need to move him basically over here. I don't want to lose him. Damn it. Damn it. I'm going to lose him. No, I'm not. I'm fine. Okay, if you go to here, you're going to probably get murdered. So I think I'll rest you. Overwatch was a good idea. Unfortunately, he's dead. Yeah, so I think we shoot him and kill him. Oh, that's 5. That's 5. So let's move to here, and we need to restore some armor somewhere. Mend this dude. Full on. There we go. Uh-oh. That's fine. Actually, that is kind of fine. Okay, so you want to... Well, that's not the best, let's face it. Can you use tale worth telling on yourself? No, you can't. Okay, let's move you to back here. Move. And then tale worth telling on you. Just in case. Dude's got a fair amount of strength. Actually, they both do. Dodge! Yes! We will do this, because this is massively worthwhile. And then we'll bring the pain on him. Uh-oh! And we will move to here. And we will impale him for full. Oh! No, that's my guy who was alright. Full in on the armor. For now. Took some strength damage, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, this is getting dangerous. We can hit him for 5. So I think we probably... No, I think we probably should at this point. And put all our power into it. Just to take his frickin' strength down. Oh, and he's in the way like a dick. There we go. We need to stay on this dude. He's much, much more dangerous. Armor break. Yep. God damn it! Is Alette dead? I really hope she isn't, because that would suck. Everything goes... I forgot how badly things go, how quickly. Everything goes badly very quickly. I'll have to remember that. God damn it. The foe's lying dead at your feet. Okay. Tempered by blood. Ready for promotion. Alette is ready for promotion. Ivan is ready for promotion. They're not dead then. It doesn't look like. Because why would they be promoted if they're dead, right?